So guys, we're gonna make beef biryani today. Friday special beef biryani.
Looks great. And this is how it looks on the plate.
So let's begin.
You have to wash the rice very carefully. So without crushing the rice, you have to wash it very carefully. The bottom, lift it very slowly so that the rice doesn't break. You have to just add 1 teaspoon salt. This is a secret so that your rice doesn't break while soaking. Just leave it for 1 hour. I'm using the same oil which I use to fry onions. I'm adding 4 tablespoon oil. I've chopped 2 medium-sized onions. I'm adding it to the oil. I'll fry it until it's slightly brown. You can keep the flame high. Once the onions have changed their color, you can add 2 medium-sized tomatoes to it. So once you add the tomatoes, fry it on medium flame for 5 minutes. Add 2 tablespoons of biryani masala. This is Shan's beef biryani masala which we are using. 4 spoon turmeric powder and 1 tablespoon Bafat masala. And then mix it very well. If you feel the masala is slightly getting stuck to the bottom, just add little water to it. So fry it until the tomato is completely mashed and fried properly. So this will take at least 10 to 15 minutes. Now I'm adding garam masala, whole garam masala with 3 to 4 tejpattas. Now I'm ready to add the beef in the masala. So I have taken 1 kilo of beef with bone and I've marinated for at least 3 hours with only full fat yogurt and ginger garlic paste. So now it's time to add this. So keep the pieces a bit on the bigger side. So this is biryani. That will go very well. Mix it very well and do not add any water. Since we have added yogurt, the water of the yogurt and the meat will itself release. And cook it on high flame for at least 15 minutes. Cover and cook it on high flame for 15 minutes minimum. Keep stirring every 2 to 3 minutes so that it doesn't stick at the bottom. Doesn't get burnt. Now after 15 minutes of stirring, I'm adding half a cube of maggie beef stock. And let me give it another stir. So by adding this, it enhances the taste. Make sure not to add any additional salt because the biryani masala and the maggi cube both have salt. At the end, if you feel like the salt is less, you can add as per your taste. You see the meat has left its oil. Now after 30 minutes, I'm going to add finely chopped fresh mint leaves and then mix it well. You can see the beef has turned into a lovely color already. Now let's start making the rice for the biryani. For this I've kept water to boil. Now I'll add all the garam masala. I'll also add 1 tablespoon of oil so that the rice doesn't stick with each other. Meanwhile, you can see the water is kept here for boil and also the beef is kept almost now. It's 45 minutes and I feel it's almost cooked now. So we'll just check it with the help of a toothpick. Now we can see the water has
boiling, yes.
So we'll add the rice now. Let me add the rice which was soaked for almost an hour. This rice is India Gate Classic Basmati rice. It doesn't take too long, hardly like 4 to 5 minutes to cook until 80%, and the rest we will cook along with the meat during dum. I didn't add salt because I had already added salt during soaking. Let me check the rice if it's cooked. So it needs another at least 2 minutes of cooking. Our meat is ready and I've already checked it, so it's already boiled. You can see it's already left from the bone. This is a sign that it is cooked. Let me strain the rice. So now we are ready for the dum process. So I'm adding my rice to the beef. I'm adding all the rice on top of the gravy. I've actually kept 1 tablespoon rice separate, which I'll show you why I've done that. I had fried few cashew nuts and raisins earlier, so I'm just adding it on top of the rice for some more flavor. I've taken 1 lemon juice along with 2 teaspoons of sugar. This is a hack which adds as a homemade ajinomoto, which gives you the extra flavor to your biryani. Which I had kept earlier aside to 2 tablespoons. I have added butter and a pinch of saffron, the red color saffron on the rice, and I've mixed it very well. This gives shine to the rice. That was the hack. And I've taken saffron milk just to add it on top, and we are good to go for the dum right. So for dum, I've kept the tawa. On top of the tawa, we'll keep this biryani. So I'm just making a slight hole in the center so that the steam from the bottom also reaches the top. I'm making 3 to 4 holes. Now you can keep it on dum. Alright, the biryani is ready.
What? What's the caramelized onions have become even more dark, but let's see how's the result. So Ruben, please taste for us and tell us how's the biryani. Wow, looks good. Please tell us how it tastes, Rube.
Mind blowing.
Okay, is the beef cooked?
Obviously.